Passionate, hard, and sometimes political, these rockers consistently thrill fans with their forceful rock. Hi, I'm Rebecca Brayton and welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're speaking with Mike from Disturbed about the group's origins and about rumors of an indefinite hiatus for the band. We always like to get the origin stories of the bands that we interview, so why don't you tell us how Disturbed first got together?
It just started out with Danny and myself and our original bass player on the south side of Chicago playing in separate local bands, and we used to rehearse all in the same area, and we used to hear each other rehearsing. In my band, I would show up early and stay late, and Danny was the same way, and so we always heard each other jamming down the hall and just kind of got to know each other that way. And eventually, you know, the bands broke up and we got together, and hey, you know, I know that guy, he knows me, let's hang out. And pretty much he and I have been playing together for like the last 20 years now, and it just kind of really grew from there. Just a bunch of knuckleheads on the south side of Chicago just loving playing music.
So who are your drumming idols?
I gotta say, the first guy when I was starting out back in the day was Tommy Lee. Like back in the 80s, he was the epitome of the rock drummer. You know, every guy that played drums wanted to be him. So he was big in the beginning, and as I started to develop my style and get into heavier music, Vinnie Paul from Pantera, to me, was the epitome of the metal drummer. He was capable of laying down some of the most solid grooves and some of the best meter, but he could also shred with some of the best guys out there.
So what's your take on labeling music? Because I mean, I know in metal there are so many subgenres, so everyone's trying to be something different. I mean, do you guys
can't keep track? I mean, like you said, there's so many genres and subgenres and subs. It's like, you know what? We just play the music that we play, and I mean, I guess wherever it fits into the umbrella of the heavy/hard rock. I mean, I don't know. Whatever you want to put us in is fine with us. We don't care. We're too heavy for some, but we're not heavy enough for others, so I don't know.
So why don't you tell me a bit more about how Disturbed's music has kind of evolved from album to album?
Throughout the years, it's just been a natural progression that we've improved as musicians, just because that's what we do for a living, just play. We're on the road all the time, or we're in the studio, just always constantly playing, so I don't think we could have a choice but to get better. And I think the writing has also improved and just evolved throughout the 11 plus years that we've been together professionally.
So I kind of have to mention this. This year they've said that you guys are taking an indefinite hiatus.
We're not entirely sure what the future holds for us right now. We've always sort of operated with a timeline. Every time we finish the cycle, and we don't really have one right now. And we're just really trying to focus on finishing up the cycle with the best shows that we can, and we'll see what the future holds when the time comes.